High concept has just been trashed beyond belief, and everybody goes, eek, eek, major cliche. But it's not. It's been ruined by Hollywood, I'm afraid. It's a very important idea and something to think about. Basically, it's a catchy idea that makes the book or film so bulletproof that it sells itself. Also, it's a focusing concept that's larger than life. For example, see if you know who this is. A young man returns home from college to find his uncle has killed his father and married his mother. Yes! You were so quiet there, I was starting to work. Hamlet. Now, who was the king of high concept? Shakespeare. Are you embarrassed to be in Shakespeare's company? I'm not. Michael Crichton isn't. Look at the high concepts that man comes up with. Think. The hardest part of writing is thinking. We all love to sit at our computers and just have those words spew out. I mean, that's so cathartic and it just feels good and you feel smart and you've got something because you can hit the print button and all. But if it's garbage or it's not quite good enough, maybe you should have spent some time thinking first. One of the problems in our society is that we're a highly literate society, so there's this tremendous expectation on people when you start writing. You are expected, because you can read, to produce a book in 3 years, certainly no longer. 2 would be better. And at the end of that time, it will be automatically published. It will automatically be a bestseller. You will automatically be rich and famous. And since you haven't done that, what is wrong with you? But that's a lie. That's not the way it works. So many times you're almost better off sitting and thinking than you are sitting mindlessly at your computer and typing words so that you have pages, so that if somebody comes and says, well, what have you done? You can hold up these pages. Don't let people pressure you and say, this does come from families. I've always said there has to be a book written called How to Live with a Writer. Feel sorry for your husbands and your wives or your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your partners, because they have to live with you. This is not an easy thing. Your mind goes in places they can never go. Maybe it's a good thing. Back to my main point. Think. You must think. Coming up with a high concept is not a bad idea. Today, publishing is so competitive. It is such a brutal business. I've had so many friends who have had to fall out because they simply can't get any more contracts. And I watch people try to help people break in. It's very difficult. So what does that mean? Can you break in? Yes, of course you can. But you have to be head and shoulders better than everybody else. You have to have some kind of idea that is a slam dunk, that's impossible to say no to. And that means you have to think. That means you go around, you act like an idiot. And you say, well, what do you think about this? And you try these out on your friends until you can come up with some kind of combination of an idea that will really set the world on fire. And that will help you to break in.